have it kind of turned like that because it was hitting my fresh piercing, and that way it doesn't.
We don't want that.
As long as it's okay. I mean, I can switch it around if need be.
No, it's up to you. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm good.
All right. Well, I started recording like 15 seconds ago.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And now I need to look up what episode I'm on. Sheesh, I have to do this
37.
37 is not correct.
14.
I think you've got 12 on there.
Close.
How many?
I say 14.
All right. We'll just go ahead and kick it off there. So,
Is that what it is?
this is episode 16 of
Yeah,
Dad
pretty
and
much is
Company.
right. Nice.
If you've stuck with me this far, then, I mean, hopefully it's just the beginning. So, today...
Well, it is the beginning.
Today we have 3 people here talking to me, some special guests.
I thought we were family, not guests.
Well, I mean, yeah, but to this podcast, like,
okay.
like obviously family, but company nonetheless, right? So, yeah, my mother-in-law, Laurie.
Hiya. I waved. You didn't.
Yeah, they could see it. That's fine. Isabel's really good about that. Like, something like this. Nope, nobody knows what you're talking about. And Jaden, which everybody knows because he's a frequent flyer. And then my father-in-law, Billy.
Billy, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are visiting, getting ready to head out west for the big gold rush.
We're escaping winter.
Yeah. No more New York winters. No.
That sounds not well. I mean, I don't have to put up with New York winters. So.
You should be used to it by now.
What? Be used to New York? No.
Yeah.
No. Used to it, but don't like it. It's very cold.
It gets cold here.
It does.
Yeah, I heard that. Like, as soon as you got here Thursday night.
It was colder here than it was at home.
When was the last time Georgetown got 6 feet of snow in 24 hours?
Back in the blizzard of 1903. I don't know.
You probably remember that, don't you?
Yeah, hilarious.
I probably got it in 77 when we got ours.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. What was it, just a couple winters ago that Buffalo got all that snow?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was bad.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, because they had to relocate some Bills games, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. And the throughway
Of course, that's how you remember it.
Well, there was this one thing this guy put up on Facebook, I think it was, or something, and he had opened up his door, and he had his beer bottles sticking into the snow because it was packed all the way at the top of his door, so he just opened the door and grabbed a beer.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. That saves on electricity.
Well, they probably didn't have any electricity.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, fair enough. So, how is retirement? How's it going?
Wonderful.
Yeah, just...
It's something
okay.
we should have done a long time ago.
I wish I don't know if I'll ever retire.
Yeah, I really enjoy being retired.
Shut up.
It is nice, isn't
You
it?
can't even get
You
anything
can do what
off
you
the
wanna
ground.
do.
Yeah, true.
You don't have to get up to an alarm clock.
No, unless you have an appointment or something.
Even then,
If I miss it, I miss it.
yeah. It's not like I can't schedule it for any day of the week.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be like. I couldn't imagine not working.
You love working, yeah?
I do, yes.
I used to, but it's nice.
Yeah, but you have other things that you have to do.
That's true.
Upkeep on your camper. And
Yeah, walking along the Rio and just seeing how far you can get. And,
getting the sand out of your shoes.
and
Man, sounds like a rough life.
it is, I'm telling you. There's all these little things that you can step on and they stick to your shoes.
The spiky things.
Yeah.
Goat heads.
The goat head thorns.
Go ahead, Thorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
They give your bicycles flat tires.
Yep. It did.
They do.
Santa Rosa.
That's where it starts.
So, being retired, you got here, and then I was like, hey, you can do a bunch of stuff this weekend. Because last weekend, the weekend before that, it's been rainy, it's been cold. And then this weekend, when you guys get here, it's like 75 all weekend, sunny.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I needed it.
You brought the warm weather with you.
Yes.
I needed
yes.
one last,
Hoorah.
one last good weekend to get Jaden's building finished, and then get my building reorganized from all my tools.
The bungalow.
Yeah, Jaden's bungalow, his
Got it cleaned out pretty good.
his bachelor pad. Yeah, it looks a lot better. I'm so glad.
And it fits everything better. You have like a lot more room.
Yeah, for now, until your mom takes it over again. She's just like that little shelf that she put on the back, porch. I'll say porch in quotation marks. She was like, "These are for your frequently used
Did
tools."
She take it over?
And then I opened it, and one of the grills from the kitchen is right on the top shelf. I was like, "Okay, well, next shelf down." So, but yeah, we got my building all together now. I'm glad, and I'm gonna use some spray foam. I need to make a makeshift door. I was gonna do it this weekend. I was gonna do it today, but
To weatherproof
Yeah.
it?
I don't know about weatherproof, but just to keep.
Hold it together a
Well,
little bit more.
didn't wind tend to blow it around? Not.
Yeah,
out of place,
that's
but
how all
rough
those
around.
holes ended up in it. Like the roof is caved in, and
Well, did you anchor it?
yeah, we did.
Can we go back to the retirement thing a minute?
Yeah.
Yesterday morning, or was it this morning? But, we get to sleep in, and then all of a sudden you just hear this banging going on out
That
there.
was
And it's like,
yesterday morning. 10 o'clock.
where's the retirement at?
Yeah,
Come
that was me out there banging away trying to get.
Our attention, we know.
If only I had some help moving all of this stuff.
I wanted to go to Lowe's.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Hey, you guys have a truck? I have a baby car. Think we can make a trip to Lowe's? It's only 40 minutes away."
Well, at least you were finally able to get the paneling, because
That's
when we
true,
got
yeah.
those other ones, they didn't have enough. When they delivered them, they were
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to be enough, and then
Yep, we're
right.
too short.
Somebody didn't measure correctly.
no, it's just that's all they had in stock. Yeah,
And you guessed correctly which one that was.
I did, yeah, because we got there and there's like 5 different panelings. I don't know which one. I knew it wasn't the dark brown ones, because I knew it was a lighter color. So there were 3 different ones it could have been. So I called Jen, and she didn't answer. And I called Jaden, and I knew that was a long shot. Like,
I was either playing Overwatch or I was asleep.
you were not asleep. You were playing Overwatch, because remember, I came in
yeah,
and
when you got
complained.
home, I was-
And you were like, "What am I supposed to do? My phone's literally pointed right in front of him. His phone was right in his
It
face."
was upside down though.
Well, sheesh. So I just guessed, and guessed correctly.
good guess. Because you take away the dark brown one, and you had a 25% chance of being right.
Yep, but
So that was
I
pretty
got it.
good. Pretty good odds there, and you beat them.
And then we got the wiring redone, and then we got
Correctly.
That was it was correct before. I did a lot of work inside that thing.
I
Yes,
never
you
have
did.
had any
Did a nice
problems
job.
with it.
Thank you.
yep.
Now you know what greenies are.
Now I know what is.
Greenies. Greenies.
The ground,
Oh, the greenies.
the ground
I knew
cable.
what the greenies were before. Yeah, but Janet, I can't remember. Remember we went to the hardware store up there and trying to find those things?
Yep, I do.
I don't even remember where we ended up finding them.
I think it was the hardware store.
I mean, if it wasn't the hardware store, then you
It
would have
had
had
to
to
be
have gone
Lowe's.
to Orshone
Or yeah, that,
you-
Yeah,
or
that might have
Lowe's.
that might have been it.
Maybe
Could've
went to
just took a
Orshone?
regular one and
Yeah.
drilled a little hole in it.
Poked a little hole in it.
You
Yeah,
have the gauges. You could have got the correct size.
that's true. I
Well-
also have a pair of calipers. If you really want to get fancy with it,
Well, I don't even know what that is.
they go in
Well,
your
it
car.
works.
It's yes, for your brakes.
Well, you were, I think when John and I were working on that, you were like working 7 days straight.
Yep, I
something
was.
like
Yeah,
that.
that was That was in my long hours. I was leaving when it was dark and
When
getting
you worked
home.
more overtime during then, right?
Yep, I was working like 10 to 15 hours overtime a week.
Was it fun?
Was it fun?
Yes.
I mean,
Because I know you like working.
Paychecks were nice.
Do you like working that much? Or is that
I like
too
a
much?
break every once in a while, especially when I got a big project like that I like to have my input in them. But it got done, so that's
That
all I
is
cared
true.
about.
That is true.
'Cause 15 hours overtime a week is a lot. I mean, I used to work like 56 to 58 hours a week, and
Overtime?
All right, smartass.
let's,
Well, back in the day,
let's
I
talk
used
about your
to.
jobs, Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden, let's talk about what you are supposed to be doing.
What am I supposed to be doing?
What are you supposed to be doing? You tell me. For the past 3 weeks, what have I been harping at you about?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. We talked about it today.
Is it
remember
looking
that.
at classes by any
No,
chance?
no.
Okay.
Streaming stuff.
Checking the
Yeah, your streaming stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to come up with a name.
That's the thing. I don't know what to make my name.
Well, you don't want to stick with the 2005?
No.
No? Okay.
It's got to be. So the thing about it is, it has to be something catchy, something that if you are big enough to be a household name within the gaming community, like there's some of the other streamers are like Flats, Emo. It's like a name that
Simple things.
yeah, something
Yeah.
that's not too long, not too difficult. Plus, it needs to be something that you can market if you get big enough to do merchandise or whatever.
Yeah.
And so then you have to have like a logo, and
Call him Pez, and
And it
then
has to
he
be-
can do Pez candies and stuff, you know.
they
with
probably
all
have to
his
get
carries.
licensing for that. But
And it has to be something I don't want to change.
Call them string beans.
yeah, that's the difficult one. It has to be
why.
something you don't want to change, because I thought
I'm having trouble
Yeah.
with it.
you were gonna stick with your other one. Why did you abandon your other one?
I just don't like it anymore. Probably had it too long.
So what's gonna happen when you can't rebrand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know what to make it.
Well, look at your favorite thing outside of gaming.
Sleep.
Hey,
Can't be sleepy. There's already a sleepy.
he could be a
I wonder if
dopey.
that's where he got it.
Yeah, he could be a dopey.
Yeah,
Be a dozer.
or it could do like the hair legs or the hairy legs.
Call him Yeti.
Yeah, there you go. But then you'd have to get licensing
Yeah,
for that
true.
too.
Wait, really?
No, Yeti isn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it depends
coolers.
on
Yeah,
the
coolers
spelling.
and stuff. Yeah.
It depends on the spelling. It's what is it? YETI
Y-E-T-I.
is
It
the
could be dozer, and that way you can have a little bulldozer, or you could be a sleep dozer,
There you go.
dozing off.
Dozing off. True.
So what we could do is outsource it. And just have people submit a list. Here's a list. Send. Well, I'll have them send it to me, because you won't do anything with it if they send it to you, and then we can just go from there.
Can
That would
you?
help.
I know you don't want to do like a character in the games or anything like that, but can you like take a couple of your favorite characters and mishmash those together and come up with a name?
Good.
I don't know how, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
You know how you do it? You write down the names
Just-
on a piece of paper, and then you start putting them together in different arrangements.
Yep.
That's all you gotta do, and see what you come up with. Doesn't have to be a real word. If it's catchy,
Correct.
who cares?
You think Emong existed before Emong exists?
Yes.
Yes. It might. I don't know. I don't know all languages.
Nope.
That is
And
true.
how about going back a ways, the Ewoks?
Yeah, Ewoks.
You know, hey,
Star Wars.
what about that language?
Just saying. Just make something up that sounds catchy.
I've been trying.
Have you?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
All right.
Don't believe it.
In
Don't
his
believe a
sleep,
word he
he's been
says.
trying.
You just swindled me out of a new, well, all of us out of a new desktop. That's what it was.
No.
That wasn't a very convincing face at all. So you said that you considered what are you, like a quarter of the way done with your senior year now?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yep.
So it's getting close. We talked about colleges.
Yes.
So have you considered looking into what colleges offer what courses you want?
Momo asked me that yesterday.
Yeah, and I asked you it last week, and
Yeah, but
we're
then
going to
we-
keep asking you.
The thing is, I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to take.
So you have to start doing research on what are the things that you like.
I don't know.
What careers you don't know what you don't even know what you like. This is going to be a difficult then if you don't even know what you like.
I'm thinking you're going to have him out in that little house until he's like 99.
Hey, I hope not, because I don't want to live here until I'm 99.
So
No,
you
I
just have
told
to
him-
put it on wheels.
I told him to go to the schools on the website and look at their catalog.
Yep.
You know, because that gives you a good rundown of the classes and what they involve.
The closest thing we've done to look was we looked at a local community college, and they're not accepting applicants, and that was as far as that got.
Not until. Or they're only accepting stuff for spring of next year.
Correct.
And the thing is, too, community college, that's how I started.
Yeah.
You know, because then you don't have a huge school loan that you're paying back.
Yeah.
Right.
Me too.
Unfortunately, I did not.
Yeah.
Or fortunately, I mean, I have my job because of my student debt.
Well, wasn't yours discounted?
In a way, but I still have to pay it back. Mm-hmm. It didn't work the way they told me it worked.
Well, that's dumb.
It happens.
They scammed you.
I don't think it was on purpose. Maybe I didn't ask enough questions.
He learned it from you, the scamming.
Yeah.
That's what I told him today, or yesterday, whatever day it was we were
That
talking
was
about
yesterday.
that. It was like, make sure that it's what you want to do, and don't bounce around with a bunch of stuff, and end up, you know, how many people are out there with $100,000 in school loans flipping burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 3.
At least 3?
At least
Yep.
3.
I
Yeah.
counted.
I wouldn't say I got lucky because I'm pretty easy to, as long as someone's paying me. But I'm usually happy in my job. Happy.
Well, you worked hard to get where you are in your job. Well,
Yeah. I mean, food work is still fun. I would, if I could get paid what I get paid now to be a food worker, I would gladly do that.
go
'cause
back into
it's so
the
much fun.
Texas Roadhouse kitchen.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse Kitchen's probably the most fun I've ever had at a job. The job I have now is the most fulfilling job I've ever had, for sure.
Well, you know, I like retirement as my job.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very, very good, Joe.
I'll probably have to do a forced retirement.
What is
Well,
that?
Not by my job, by my wife.
Yeah.
She's gonna force me to retire. Or she'll just go without me.
Well, we are talking about just the two of us going to London and then over to Scotland August of 23.
So when you say the two of us, you mean my wife and you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wait, when? I
August
wasn't
of
paying attention
23.
until she was brought up. August 2023.
Yeah. Little less than a year. Because she wants to go back to London and see something. I don't remember exactly what
Probably
it was.
all of it.
But I want to go to Scotland. I really want to go to Scotland. So
Well, I'll be at work. Or I'll take a vacation that week and stay home.
hey, stay home and do whatever you want to do at home, huh? Or, you know, you could take him looking at colleges, because that would be a perfect time.
August of 23?
Wait a minute. Shouldn't I be applied before then?
You better be.
No, I think he likes this scam he's got going. I don't see him changing it.
Well, that's all right. Hopefully we can get a bigger place and I can put him further away.
Wow.
Although I do like being able to just bother him whenever I want.
But you know
Doesn't
what?
bother me.
That would make a nice work shed, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we're planning on taking the back shed out sometime in the next year and putting in a full size, like what he has, but twice as big.
I
Yeah.
could just live in that shed back there,
No,
and then you could use mine.
you could not live in that shed back there. My tools barely live in that shed back there.
Yeah, I know, it's a joke. Don't worry.
Freeze.
Well,
That is true.
Good stuff, though.
What's good stuff? There's a police car.
An ambulance. I think it's an
yeah?
ambulance.
I think so too.
Bambalam.
Black Betty.
Yep. Shout out to John. We play that song at work all the time.
Why?
Because it's a good song.
Because it's an awesome song, and
But there are other good songs too.
that
Yeah,
is
but-
true.
That's
how did
classic.
is that how you decided? It's just a classic.
It's a good song.
You
So
played it.
here's why: because we made jokes about Bam and things that rhymes with, and then we did some research and we found out that the guy who sings on that song, who's not actually the lead singer of Ram Jam, he's the lead guitarist. His name is Bill Bartlett, and he lives in Dayton.
Really?
Like Ohio?
Yes, like Ohio, and every once in a while he'll go out to a local bar that has like open mic, and he'll play that song at the local bar.
That's cool.
Hilarious, yeah.
And you wouldn't know it. You know, he just randomly picks one to
Yeah.
go in.
You should like camp at bars in Dayton.
That sounds amazing.
Oh yeah.
That sounds
You
great.
might as
Just
well
to-
do that
just
in
to meet him.
Toledo too. You know,
That's
make
great.
the rounds.
That sounds like how I want to waste my nights.
Well, maybe then you could meet him. Then your life will be fulfilled.
That's the last thing on my bucket list.
What's
The next
that?
thing on
Wait, what's a bucket list?
yeah.
No. Should it be the first thing?
No, no.
You do the first thing is what you want to do the most in case you die doing that.
Yeah.
You know, like skydiving.
So-
Isn't
so
that
the
first-
last-
you should
the
you should
last
want
thing-
to meet him before you do anything else.
Well, maybe it's the only thing on my bucket list.
That is true.
That and you starting up your empire.
My empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you could retire because he'll make enough money to take care of everybody.
Yeah, I'll make you pay rent.
You'll make me pay, like I make you pay rent now.
Yeah.
That was the implication behind that statement. So much rent. Every once in a while, you have to take the trash out and load the dishwasher.
Actually, I do that without being asked.
Yeah. Well, I pay rent without being asked also.
That's not
No,
true.
I think the bank asks.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
bank
They don't
does
have to
ask.
ask.
Yeah.
Would
The
you?
bank does not ask. That bank just expects it to be done.
That is true.
No question. But, well, you know what? That's another good thing about being retired. No mortgage.
Yeah.
Well,
Sold the house,
If
no
you can
mortgage.
pay everything off, it's awesome.
Hopefully, I can get to the point where I can have everything paid off.
just retire now.
That's not an option.
It's not that easy.
With a house full of you kids that, you know, like eat every day, you expect to have food every day.
You have to have a job that has a retirement.
Does your
Or
job have a retirement?
Mine did.
yes.
That's why I went to it.
And mine does, yes.
Not every job does. I didn't know that.
No.
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 Some of them you have to do it yourself,
Yeah.
like a 401 or whatever.
You can't just sell oranges on the side of the road, you know?
Unless
Is that what you
you
do
have a
yourself?
monopoly on the orange industry and you're the only supply.
That's true,
You
but
could probably
there's
make a
still
decent
no
living.
retirement benefits in working for yourself.
True.
I suppose you could have all the oranges you want. That would be a benefit.
You'll never get scurvy.
Do you know what scurvy is?
Or rickets.
I have no
You
idea.
have no idea what scurvy
Rickets
is?
too, right, honey?
Yeah,
It's like
it's
it's
lack
like a-
of vitamin C.
Uh,
Because you can get pretty sick without your vitamin C.
and not my problem.
Well, it is if
Not
you
right
get
now.
it.
Not right now.
You get plenty of vitamin C, do you? What are your sources of vitamin C?
I don't even know where that comes from.
Comes from the cow.
Oh.
No, it comes from oranges. Citrus.
Citrus
Oh.
fruits.
Fruits, yeah. Fruits.
And 7-Up doesn't count.
No.
Vegetables.
Actually, I did eat lemon ice cream the other day.
There you go. That must have your
in there.
daily fill of vitamin C. Lemon sorbet.
But does he have it every day?
It was like lemon Dippin' Dots.
That
Oh,
even better.
Yeah.
I was telling him that
Probably
those
fortified.
Dippin' Dots came from astronaut food. That it was developed from something along that line. How they had the food up for the astronauts.
I thought it was just like tiny Keebler elves just scooping ice cream all day.
Very, very tiny elves with very, very tiny scoops.
Yeah. What are the what's the story of the cobbler elves? Yes, I said cobbler.
Yeah, the
I don't
shoes.
even know what that is.
Yes.
Yeah, where the guy put the shoes out and the elves would come and.
You don't know what a cobbler is? Who raised you?
You.
Barely.
No, you did.
A cobbler is a shoemaker profession.
And he
I
fixes
know.
shoes.
Why not just call it a shoemaker?
Because same way,
Cobbler's easier.
Cobbler's one word.
same reason why people say like McDonald's employee, burger flipper, like.
I never heard that. I've never heard them called a burger flipper.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
It's
really.
pretty common. Well,
Flipping
technically they don't
You
flip
call
burgers
them a
anymore.
French fry solder or something like that.
Yeah, I hear that one all the
You
time.
know? Yeah.
I hear that one all the time.
The milkshake maker. You got to have something, right?
My gosh.
What? Don't
Your-
look at me and
your-
shake your head.
Your lack of worldly awareness baffles me sometimes.
What do you mean? I'm worldly aware.
You're aware that there's a world, maybe.
Yeah, and it's flat.
Oh my
I'm
god.
kidding.
Yeah, you better be kidding or you'll be flat.
No, that was funny.
It was funny. I did
like,
laugh.
Cause like, if I thought it was flat, it'd be like I wasn't worldly aware, you know. And
Yeah,
you said I wasn't worldly
keep explaining
aware.
it.
So,
Yes.
So it'd be funny if
You
I said,
lost me at worldly.
What?
You lost him because you didn't know what wordly was.
Yeah, calm down, Kyrie.
What? Who?
Kyrie Irving.
I know who that is.
Who is it?
It's a basketball.
Now, why
player
did I call you
that
Kyrie?
Used to be on. Is he still on the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Nope.
What team is he on now?
He's on the Brooklyn Nets now.
You see, back when I still watched basketball, he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, you mean when the Cavs and the Warriors went to like 4 straight finals against
I
each
thought
other?
it was 3, but yeah, you might be right. You're probably right.
Nah, you're
No,
probably
but-
right.
I remember
No,
when
you're
you were
probably
into basketball, the Warriors, and that was a big thing for a little while.
For like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. However long that was.
Yep. And then you just stopped paying attention to sports. None of my kids watch sports. It's the most devastating thing in my life.
Well, there's a lot of people
Your
that say
brother
the
watches
gaming
sports.
is sport. You know. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
different.
true. We do watch esports.
Yes, that is true. Well, a sport.
Yeah, that's true. It is just one esport that we watch, but we still watch it.
Actually, I watched 2.
Oh yeah, what's the other one? CS:GO or Valorant?
VCT.
Valorant, VTT,
VCT.
Valorant Championship Television.
I think that's what the T is, yeah.
I have no idea. I don't understand.
either.
I don't understand Valorant. I don't get it.
It's like CSGO, but,
Yeah, well, I don't like CS:GO.
well, there's your problem.
What are you playing there?
Yeah, while we're having this
Yeah.
discussion, you're just off in La La Land playing
I'm playing Epic 7.
Epic 7.
Never heard of it.
I played it for a minute.
You see, I stopped playing it, and then I'm playing it again. And then
It got boring. It's the same fucking thing over and over again.
So is Overwatch.
No, it's not. Nope. That is literally the same thing. You click on a level and you auto attack through the level. And then you click on a level and you auto attack through a level. You have different maps, you can't, well, you could download an aimbot in Overwatch and just let it do that yourself, but
But
yes.
you don't have to play this on auto.
Right. I don't understand Do you play it on auto?
I do.
That's what it looks like it's doing right now.
Yes, I do play it on auto. But you don't have to.
Right, but you do.
That makes it more like a show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you just
Yes.
auto through it.
Yeah.
But this is a story game.
Yeah, what's going on in the story?
I don't pay attention to it.
Yes, none of your arguments are solid right now.
I'm not arguing for myself because I enjoy the game.
You know what? That's the important part.
No, the important part will be figuring out what he wants to go to college for.
The reason I enjoy this game, I enjoy making my character stronger.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
say, why not design his own game?
Good.
Actually, I was working in my game design class with Unity to
Oh.
design.
Nobody here. Well, I don't think Momo or Grandpa know what.
You don't either?
Yeah, I know what. It's an engine.
Nobody
It's a
here.
game engine. It's why I corrected myself.
Yes, it is. It's like a program where you can literally create video games. It is a game engine. It's what games run on.
Jason was a game designer / tester.
Really?
Yeah,
For what?
for Sony.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, you should talk to him about it.
I will.
That's a
I mean, I
decent
probably
job.
won't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a goddamn liar.
I could.
Who's Jason?
My friend Jason,
No.
super tall, super like albino.
He's a country singer.
Jesus.
Jason
You
Aldean.
got some
Do you remember
editing
Jack
to
and
do.
Mary? Their son that I went to school with.
Don't remember him.
He's like really tall. He's
Yeah,
hard
he-
to miss.
Yeah, he makes
He's
me
probably
look.
I
your
don't know
height.
if I've ever met him.
Maybe
I
not.
doubt it, honestly.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
I don't know. I don't.
He's a
I don't
recluse.
recall
I mean,
that, but we weren't
He
there
might.
that
He's
much.
he's come to a
Right.
couple of our birthday parties, so it's possible.
Yeah, I suppose it
I mean,
is.
he wasn't at your wedding,
He was at my wedding.
was he?
He was the really tall one. It's like the only descriptor I have.
Taller than me?
Probably
If
the same
not,
height.
he's no shorter than
Actually,
you.
no. He's probably taller than you.
I don't have like a picture on hand of Jason. So
He might be. I don't know. That's hard to tell.
I would just have to go through the wedding pictures someday.
yep, he was
think
in
you'll
the
find
wedding party.
He was okay. Then I've got a picture of him somewhere. Then
Yeah, 'cause it was him, Earl, Fish.
All of your friends.
Yeah, it was basically just all my friends. James,
Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of. I don't know any of your other friends.
and then Rob was the I don't know what they're called, pastor.
the officiator.
The the aficionado.
Pastor.
Yeah, there you go. The aficionado,
Sure, I don't the ordained.
The
ordained
deacon.
minister.
Sure, yeah,
I think that's what it's called when you. I guess
But-
anybody can do it.
online. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah.
No, it's Ryan's stepdad married
Him in
Ryan
April.
in April, and that's what he did. He went online and did whatever it has
Became a
to
New
do to
York
be an ordained minister,
minister?
and he married them.
Yeah, you guys were there.
Not me though.
Oh yeah,
You were.
that's the one that was not too long ago, right?
Oh wait, I was there.
Yeah, we were there. Yeah, because
we weren't there.
That's right. Yeah,
We were in New Mexico.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I wasn't at her other wedding.
We were planning on coming up for her, but it just didn't work
I
out.
remember that.
New Mexico's a long time away.
How far away
Yes.
from our house is it? How far will you guys have to be driving?
From where we live, it's almost 2,000 miles.
I think it was like 2,300 or something like that.
Yeah,
That is,
something like that. I know it was
that's
at
a
least
lot.
2,000
There's
miles.
a shorter way to get there.
Jesus.
But we're like turtles. We got our house
Yeah.
on our back.
That's true. Well, for now, right? Until you
could've
drop
found
it off and
We could have found a shorter route, but then we wouldn't have to. We'd have to bypass this place.
yeah, and this place is the important place.
Right.
There you go.
We
See?
gotta come here and leave
See?
our mark and see everyone.
Well,
I just don't know where are we going to sleep in January when we're coming back up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
he can sleep on the couch and you guys can sleep out there.
in
Okay.
the bungalow.
Yeah,
That'll work.
I don't mind.
You're,
No,
you're
I can-
abandoned. You're,
because he can
I can
use
sleep
you
anywhere.
because he can use my computer.
Well, hopefully he'll have a name by then.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully,
I will.
I don't know.
we'll work something out.
I like the idea of just taking your favorite characters and mixing up a name.
Making an
The
amalgamation.
problem
Yeah.
is I don't know my favorite characters.
All right, pick two that you like. You don't have to pick favorites. You want to edit out if I smack him?
No,
upside
please,
his head?
please, fucking smack him.
There, you're smacked. You're smacked.
The first sound is funny. Maybe like some dung. It was the.
Oh, it was the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when he was little itty bitty.
I don't.
I sure do. Some of the things he did. Oh man.
I remember when he was 4, because I'm pretty sure he was 4 when I met him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So before that, I don't remember.
Well, he was. I think he was 3 or just turned 3, and he didn't want to come in from playing, so he decided to haul ass out the field behind the house.
In the cornfield.
Yes. And it was so muddy. He ran out of his shoes because they stuck in the mud. And he just kept on going. Just kept on going. Yep.
That's hilarious. Go.
Yep.
You've grown so much.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
You,
Or we could talk about the time you puked because you ate a cattail or tried to.
I do remember that.
Ew,
Yep.
What about the
gross.
ladybug?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that's bad. That ladybug was bad.
I remember that
His
too.
mouth.
Yeah. I don't tease him about that one because he
Oh.
was scarred for life from
Well,
that
I
one.
don't care now. It's funny.
Or the time that you rode your bike
Into the tree.
into the tree and turned into a rock star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. Everybody else thought it was hilarious because
Not me.
you were learning to ride a bike, and we had like that little hill, and then we had the gigantic tree in our front
I
yard.
remember it perfectly.
Like, just pedal backwards, man. Like, just you'll stop if you pedal. Okay. And he got to going and he couldn't reach the ground with his feet, and he was trying to stop and just right into those tree branches.
the pine tree.
And he had like,
Oh.
it had to have hurt, but he had like red all over his neck and he was like, "Ah!" and he's like, "It's not funny."
I know it's funny now.
Because like you were walking, you were yelling, like you were fine, so we knew you weren't badly injured, but your reaction was hilarious.
It was.
That's one way to stop. I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than what Isabel did when she rode on the sled down towards the pond.
Oh, I rode her bike down
And,
the
like-
stairs and like broke her shoulder or
Nope.
something.
Those are two different events. You just
No, I'm saying I said
Oh, yeah. So I was down by the pond and they slid down and I grabbed her
Oh, I remember that.
right as she hit the ice and I threw her back, but her momentum pulled me into the pond.
Well, so you went in and she
Yep,
didn't.
I went in and she didn't. So yes, I got wet.
Yeah.
And then
But were you there when she rode her bike down the stairs?
I was at work. Your mom sent me a picture. I was like, what the hell? Why does Isabel look like a Klingon?
She did break her shoulder or something, right?
That was when she slid off your...
Oh yeah, she rolled down you. She didn't
Landon
even.
pushed her. I had two of them on my back.
Wait, I thought she just rolled down
She
your.
did. She
did.
rolled down my arm and hit her shoulder somehow and dislocated it or something.
Yeah, I was in the living room too.
It was like slow motion.
Yeah, that's why you're like, I don't know. I'm like, well, shit happens.
Yep.
Kids are gonna be kids.
Oh, I can remember
I was giving him a horsey ride.
back at that place where you're talking about with the pond. She always had to wear dresses and her princess shoes, but
Oh.
she would climb the trees.
Yeah.
That kid, she could climb all the way to the top of that one tree, and she'd do it in a dress.
We used to climb those trees all
That
the
way when
time.
you
Yeah.
jump, you got a parachute.
Yeah. If Mario has taught me nothing, it's that I can glide if I push A right before I hit the
Right,
ground.
very good. Well, maybe when I get to skydive, that's what I'll do. I'll just bring a
You're gonna
controller.
skydive?
I want to.
You
yeah.
better let me know, because I want to skydive.
Okay. I'm just looking for a place up in New York. There's been a couple. There was one pretty close to us, but I think they moved to Rochester, so.
There's a place in Cincinnati that does it.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah.
can go right now.
No.
You have to take a couple of classes, and your
Right, yeah,
first
I
jump has to be with somebody. It's a tandem jump.
Yep. I've always wanted to jump out of a plane.
I know it doesn't make any sense, does it? Jumping out of a perfectly good plane,
It just sounds exhilarating.
like base jumping with those wing suits. Oh,
Yep.
I don't know about the landing though. How you land?
That's less important.
Just don't, man.
Just don't land.
Yeah, that's it. You fly around and come back to your what starting point. I don't know. I've never know how that works. No bungee jumping.
No? I would love to bungee jump too.
It just seems like
That would feel good on your back.
Stretch it out. Pop, 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 pop. I hope that was my bag and not the cord.
yeah. I would be like I'd probably puke going that fast, like almost upside. You would be upside. down.
Joey went bungee jumping before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, trying to remember.
That sounds
he
so
went
fun.
Bungee jumping before. When he was actually many years ago. He was pretty
Well,
young.
there is the bridge. Yeah, it was
Route
funny.
19 in Fayetteville,
Yeah. Then they
Oh,
shut
yeah,
that
yeah.
West
down.
Virginia.
Every October they shut it down for 1 year.
With the
I think
19th.
COVID
You've
put an
gone there.
end to that for right now.
Have
Yeah, you guys went there, remember? We camped
Yeah.
in the log cabins.
I? Wait, where was this?
Red River
West
Gorge
Virginia.
or whatever?
No,
New River Gorge.
New River Gorge. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was
You were there twice with us.
Yeah, I thought you said something about Fayetteville. I didn't know it was in
That's the
Fayetteville.
town.
It's
That
close.
was when
Yeah.
I think it was your 10th birthday we took
Yeah,
you
I
there.
remember that.
And we were on that obstacle course up in the trees, and he was right behind me, and I missed a step, and I fell.
Yeah,
But
she
you know,
took
you're
me.
in harness, so it caught me, and he was like,
Nope.
the look on his face, I just started laughing, and he started laughing.
Oh, that
But
sounds
the
so
look
fun. Yeah,
on
because
his
that was
face.
that was the birthday that you
Yep.
because I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, everybody came up the next time.
Yeah, yeah, that was
That's when we got
Well, it's
the
a
little
national park now.
log
So.
cabins.
yeah.
Is it not a campground anymore?
I
There
think
is.
they
It
still
is.
have all that stuff, but it's a national park now.
I want to go back to the wilds. The wilds is so fun.
It's like a zoo in a car. It's
Yeah.
like safari.
Yeah, it's a safari, is what it
Where?
is. It's over by Zanesville
Isn't
and
it around
Columbus.
the Columbus Zoo?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's part like the Columbus Zoo
I
owns it.
thought all those
Yeah.
animals escaped.
No, that was in Zanesville. Yeah, but no, that's
Wait, what
where
happened?
a while back, man. That was a while back.
Yeah, 5-10 years.
Yeah, they had a bunch of animals escape from the Zanesville Zoo.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Yeah, yep.
He didn't. He's
Wait,
never
was it-
watched The
Those are
Wizard of
private.
Oz.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It wasn't a zoo. It was a
No.
private thing the guy owned.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said he's
I
never
have.
watched The Wizard of Oz.
I have.
I mean, it's okay.
I watched it in school. Like,
that's right, you did say
like in
watch
like
it in
first grade or
school.
something. I don't remember.
But you can appreciate the artistry of that because that was where it was color was hand painted. Every frame.
Yeah,
Painted
I mean,
by
The Wizard
hand.
of Oz was good.
Wait, it was painted. I thought.
No, that's not just cut. They didn't have color film back
Wait,
then.
maybe that's not the one. I thought I watched a live action one.
A live action.
Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
a live action Lion King.
No,
I don't know.
maybe it was painted. Like I said, I watched it
Who-
in like first grade. I don't remember it.
Where would have you? Oh, first grade.
Yeah, back at Alexander. That's how long ago it was.
I have no idea. Your mom would know.
Probably.
She'll tell me. She'll text me when she listens to this in 7 weeks.
Does she always do that? She always answers.
No, but
To
I
your
did.
podcast.
I do have to revisit something before we go. Last week, James texted me because James listens to these. Yeah, did you hear what the problem was? Or are you just pointing at me because I gestured
I was
with
just
my
doing
hands?
what you were doing.
You're doing it, Isabel.
No, I heard you brought it up, but then I left before you.
Yeah,
said it all.
so we were talking about Lord of the Rings, and we were talking about House of Dragon. We were talking about whatever that other House of the Game of Thrones, which I've never watched.
Oh no, I do remember it. It wasn't
And
Game of Thrones.
I made a mistake by saying, now I know who the authors of both of these things are, but we were talking about Game of Thrones, and I said J.R.R. Tolkien and not George R.R. Martin. So, yes, James, I apologize. Please allow me
Yes.
to, at least probationarily, keep my nerd card.
Well, you knew both names, okay? You should get credit for that.
Yeah, but
And you knew that what the genre that they went with.
That's true.
So I'll give you credit for that.
Good. Then that's all that matters. Fuck you, James.
That's right.
That's kind of aggressive.
It was aggressive.
Well, you know what? He shouldn't have complained. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the feedback. It gives me something else to talk about. But thanks for recording with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for paying attention, Jaden.
You're welcome.
Thanks for talking so much, Grandpa.
Okay, not a problem.
So next time
Actually,
you're
was
down,
paying attention.
I know you were. I was
Well,
just giving you shit.
I'll punch you.
Jeez, talk about me being aggressive.
Yeah, really. Ooh.
Who raised you?
If I punched you, I'd do nothing.
That is true.
I punch you all the time.
Yeah. See, it's on record.
Yep.
It's on record now.
Yep. You messed up. You messed up.
I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, that's fine.
Are you a little sure of what's going on here, are you? I mean,
What?
yeah, you don't think that that building might just be gone one day?
No.
No?
No.
He's right.
Spoiled.
Huh?
Sheesh. I'll show you. No, I won't.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to get off here. Again, I appreciate you joining me. Thanks for everybody who stuck with me this long. Hopefully, it's just the start of a longer journey. As always, tell your friends, tell your family, and I don't give a shit if you tell your enemies as long as the word gets around. Peace.